October is National Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and here in Arizona, the statistics are truly alarming. 1 in 4 women, and something you don't hear about often, 1 in 7 men will experience domestic violence at the hands of an intimate partner at some point in their life. So today, we want to remind people who have been affected by domestic violence right here in the Valley that there is help. Since 1981, Chrysalis has provided services to help stop domestic violence. The nonprofit helps about 1,500 people every year with services like emergency shelter, transitional housing, counseling, and more. So joining me now is Patricia Klahr, President and CEO of Chrysalis for almost 30 years. Trish, it's great to have you. So many times when we think of domestic violence, we think physical, verbal, but there are so many other faces of domestic violence.
Well, there are, and that is the initial part, but there is emotional, there's sexual, there is spiritual, there is financial, and it's so pervasive. And we want to just put a small label on it, but it is something that is so deep, and people don't want to talk about it because they're embarrassed, they are ashamed, they don't want to talk to their family, they don't want to talk to their friends.
Right.
And so it's a very dark side.
Yeah. You talk about the shame, the embarrassment, the guilt.
Oh, totally the guilt.
So how does someone come forward? How does someone have the courage to admit not only to themselves, but to other people, I need help?
Often what happens is that they think that they can figure it out on their own, but what really happens is that if there's kids involved, the kids are the ones that they realize, I need to get out because the kids are seeing way too much.
Right.
And they're witnessing and hearing things. And so that might be the first part of it. But there's also, there's friends and family who are starting to see things.
Right.
And so maybe they're isolating and they think that, you know, oh, this person may really love me and I want to
make excuses.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, wait, I'm never seeing my friends anymore. I'm never seeing my family. And so it's also important, and it's okay for a family member or a friend to say, hey, is everything going okay?
Yeah.
How can I help? And don't expect right away somebody's going to say, you know what, I'm in an abusive situation, because they may not know it.
Yeah.
Because they may see that as love initially, like, wow, he just wants to spend, or she wants to spend all this time with me. And that's just not.
Or that was just one moment, you know, like it's going to get better, right? That it's just that one time that he or she did whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
And it just, and then it just rolls
spirals
with it. Yeah. And I guess I would just also say that, you know, you gave those statistics, but the other part of it is that on average it takes somebody anywhere from 7 to 9 times to leave an abusive situation. So you may not leave the first time or the second time, but you will eventually leave. Yes, you have to keep trying.
So I want to ask you this, and it's a harsh reality, unfortunately, but when you talk about trying to leave a domestic violence situation, you know, we hear about orders of protection. We hear about, okay, they filed for divorce. But we also hear that things in light of that can turn drastically wrong.
Absolutely. So
what do you do?
You know, an order of protection is not for everybody. And I think that's where it's really important to look at the big picture. You have a lawyer, talk to a lawyer. We have advocates. You can talk to our advocates, to our therapists, to look at all the different options. But an order of protection is part of that is that it gives you your legal options. And so that when and if something needs to happen or the kid's in school, you have that document. Or your family members, you can put them on there. So all of those.
But it's not the only thing that you can do.
No, it is not. It is not the only thing that you can do. But it's a start. But there's a lot of other things that can happen before that. And I mean, for us, we have emergency shelter. We have a lot of different programs, but not everybody wants shelter. Not everybody needs outpatient therapy. Not everybody needs transitional housing. So that's what makes us unique, is that we offer a whole lot of different programs when dealing with domestic abuse.
Yeah, especially the counseling as well.
Right,
Yep.
right.
So we want to remind our viewers that if you or someone you know needs help, you can call the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-7233. It offers confidential support 24/7.
Yep.
And if you want to learn more about Chrysalis and all their services, because they do offer so much, just go to noabuse.org. Trish, it's great to have you. Thank you so much
so much
for being part of the community and everything
Thank
you do.
Thank you for